Right, well, with any luck, my camera will be in focus, the microphone will be on, and we can start this video. I assure you, this top has been cleaned since the last time I wore it. It was pure coincidence. It was on the dryer, and I thought, I haven't worn that orange top in a while. And then I realised that when I started to make this video, I wore this in the last video. But yes, this video, as the title will probably suggest, I don't think of the titles, I think of them afterwards as the video is uploading. But yes, this video is going to primarily focus on the initial few weeks at uni. When you first move in, you're fresh-faced, you're full of hope, and you tell yourself you're gonna smash it, and everything couldn't be better. You're super positive at the moment, or you're a crippled mess of anxiety and paranoia. But you know, that's fine too. So yes, when you first get to uni, it can be incredibly daunting. When I first moved to Falmouth, I remember pulling up to my halls, pulling up to my blocks, my parents with a car full of stuff, and moving in, and slowly, one by one, meeting my new housemates, or flatmates, or hall mates, as they also moved in. And, do you know, it was great. From the word go, talking, you know, making friends. At the end of the day, the one thing you have to remember is everybody is in the same boat. So, like, you know, unless they've done uni 100,000 times beforehand, which some people have, but, you know, most people when thrown into a situation like this, you are all going to be in the same boat. No one knows anyone, really, and that is the whole point, and that's something you can really take advantage of. And this chair will not squeak in this video. I'll have less of the squeaking. So when you first get into university, it can seem incredibly daunting, but you will meet people. And if you say to yourself, oh, I'm not very outgoing, or oh no, Harry, I don't know about this, I'm very anxious and I'm not good with people. There is nobody I hate more than people. I hate people. People hate me. It's a very good relationship we have. However, I managed to make friends when I got to uni, and you will too. It's a fun process, because at the end of the day, you think you will find like-minded people. You will find people like you. You will find the awkward, the shy people, the people that have those niche, you know, the people that blood like anime. No, I like anime. No, you'll find somebody, and it's great. It's really great. Not just somebody, you might find a group of people, but it's great. So the first few weeks of uni is very much that, you know, getting to know people. I mean, all of this sounds really obvious, but I suppose sometimes it's nice to hear it. You know, so for my first few weeks, I was travelling between dorms, meeting loads of people. Obviously, there's loads of parties. You travel between things, you switch between groups. It's like a big social hub of just people buzzing around and you know, talking to each other. And the one question you will never ever stop hearing is, so what course are you on then? And that's it really. That's how to start any conversation. Those are the magic words, and instantly a conversation starts from there. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh well, I make friends, literally just walk up to someone and ask them what course they're on. Also, when you get to uni, you'll see that your university will more than likely, if it's a decent university or half decent, will probably have events on, freshers events. Usually there's a ticket you can buy, something costs money. So for my university, it was a £45 ticket for 3 events, all of which were average. Falmouth University does not have much of a party scene at all. It has a stannery, which is sort of like the SU bar, such, but it's not owned by the university, it's owned by someone else, and it's okay. Pint prices, not bad. Throw a party, One thing you will find is I'm a little bit negative-ish when it comes to university. I do think that it is incredibly expensive, and I do feel you don't probably quite get your bang for your buck. But, of course, it's all up to your mindset, what you put into it. So, you know, if you go in really positive and you know, ready to just smash it, then you absolutely will. But also, equally, you can be negative, you can be critical, and you can you know, speak out. That's a different video, really. I should do a whole separate thing on that. But yes, go to those events. I do suggest. Here's the funny thing. I will say, go to those events. I bought the ticket. All right, go to them, because at the end of the day, your university's event might be awesome. And if you're coming to Falmouth and you're watching this because you searched Falmouth and found me, hi. Then yeah, go to them. Absolutely go to them. It's not much money in the grand scheme of things, I suppose. £45. I mean, I wouldn't have paid any higher than that, I don't think, in hindsight, looking back. But go to them, go to these events, because at the end of the day, again, you meet people, it's a chance to take your friends there, it's a chance to see what they're like drinking, and it's not that you have to drink, you can totally be there sober, and I met people there that were, but 100% go to those things and just network. That makes it sound very precise and computerized. No, just go there and yeah, just talk to people. Honestly, that magic question, just ask it. What course are you on? And it just starts a conversation from there. But yeah, realistically, I think after the first couple of months of uni, maybe as early as the second month, third possibly, things just start to settle down really. It becomes sort of like a normal education-like area. People form groups, you don't speak to the same people you did during the beginning. The friends you've made, you sort of settle into one group, and it pretty much goes from there. And then obviously you've got classmate friends that you end up making when classes start officially, and it's just not as I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified about going to university. I thought, oh god, I'm not good with people, this is going to be bad. But you know what, I've made a solid group of friends. Yeah, my first year was hectic. I had my own personal issues going on. You know, I can only give my personal story, but obviously when I moved into my halls of residence, obviously I did not get along with the people I was put with at all. Bullied horrendously, just treated awfully by the people I ended up living with. Some people are living with their same flatmates. Some people are still living with their same flatmates now and loving it, and it's just a luck of the draw. But you know what, it didn't ruin uni for me. It didn't, although that was an incredibly bad experience, it didn't, I was still having fun, basically. Although I could have been having more fun, I suppose, had I not been a paranoid mess shut in his room. But that goes to show, you know, here's me talking to a camera, I'm an acting student, big on the stage and stuff. You know, people can have, soft sides sometimes. You know, sometimes I am bloody awkward, and I would rather stay in my room. I think that's pretty much how I ended up starting to make these. So yeah, go to university with. All I would say is go to university with a open mind and be ready to meet people. I mean, especially in today's political climate, you know, everyone's so quick to argue or disagree or shut someone down, but really just go with an open mind and just truly expect to meet people that don't disagree with you, people that you don't get on with, but equally people that you really do get on with, and that's what's great. That's what's great. Yeah, just go for it. Just have fun. What should you bring? Bring everything. I did. If your room's big enough, bring everything. I had my PlayStation, my TV, my computer, I brought my sword, for God's sake, and my lightsaber. I've got it all. It helps to hang pictures up. I'm gesturing as if you can see. It very much helps to hang pictures up of family and friends, and that's great. You know, decorate your space, make it your own, make it homely. Like I said in my last video, having your own space is fantastic. My university is still quite close to my house, my home. 2 hours close, but I can still go home when I want to, and that's good. So that is one thing I'd also suggest if you're going to university. If you really think that you might struggle, or you really think that you might need that extra bit of support, then perhaps maybe look into picking a university within sort of driving distance, that 2-3 hour mark. You know, and there's always trains and buses, and yes, they're expensive, but you can't really put a price on going back to see your family and them helping you put you up on the right track. Words. I know I was late posting this video. As I said, everything went a bit wrong for me, but I will be doing a forfeit that I'm sure there'll be a line of people eager to suggest ideas for. So anyway, I've been Madhouse64, you've been watching. Good luck with picking universities and getting in and auditioning or applying or blah 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 blah, and I will see you in the next video. That's my camera flashing at me to say I've taken too long. Goodbye.